Subnormal. Subnormal intelligence sits at the very beginning of the thinking spectrum. Individuals at this level typically have an IQ below 70, often due to genetic conditions, brain injury, or complications during early development. They usually struggle with language, memory, and abstract thinking. Basic tasks like dressing, eating, or understanding simple instructions may require lifelong assistance. Their experience of the world is immediate and sensory. They respond more to tone, touch, and presence than to logic or explanation. Communication is often nonverbal and rooted in the present moment. Emotional recognition can still be strong. Many are sensitive to kindness, fear, or frustration in others, and may form deep emotional bonds with caregivers and familiar people. While independent living is rarely possible, connection is not absent. Joy, comfort, and attachment are often expressed in simple, profound ways. Below average. Below average intelligence includes individuals who can function independently, but often struggle with complex reasoning or abstract concepts. IQ scores at this level typically range between 70 and 85. People in this group may find academic subjects such as mathematics, science, or grammar difficult, especially when instruction is abstract or theoretical. They tend to learn more effectively through repetition, demonstration, and hands-on experience. Problem solving is concrete rather than conceptual. Performance improves when expectations are clear and stable. Socially, individuals at this level are often practical, loyal, and emotionally aware. They may struggle in formal education but display strong interpersonal skills and reliability. This level of intelligence is frequently underestimated. With appropriate support and respect, people here can live independently, maintain relationships, raise families, and contribute meaningfully to their communities. Average. Most people exist at this level, even though most believe they don't. Average intelligence allows you to read, write, calculate, follow rules, and hold conversations without difficulty. You understand cause and effect. You make plans. You learn from mistakes. This is the intelligence of routines, relationships, and basic problem solving. Teachers, drivers, nurses, technicians, small business owners, this is where they live. This level is balanced and practical. But here's the limitation. Average intelligence often feels complete. People at this level may be smart enough to feel confident in their understanding, but not curious enough to question it. Familiar explanations are accepted without examination. Life works, so growth feels unnecessary. Not because they lack ability, but because they rarely feel pressure to go further. Above average. Intelligence where thinking accelerates. You don't just learn, you leap. Patterns appear quickly. Connections form early. You often see outcomes taking shape before others realize there's a problem. School may have felt slow or repetitive. Lessons finish in your head before they finish on the board. Minds at this level perform well in theoretical domains. Mathematics, coding, engineering, philosophy. They enjoy complexity, puzzles, and systems with depth. But there is a shadow. You see too much too early. Thoughts arrive faster than words. You may speak less, not because others are unintelligent, but because they move at a different speed. If unchecked, this intelligence can drift into detachment. Above-average intelligence offers clarity and power, but it requires balance to remain human within the world it observes. High level. High intelligence typically refers to IQ scores between 130 and 145, placing individuals in roughly the top 2% of the population. At this level, learning is not just fast, it is intuitive. Solutions often appear before others have fully identified the problem. People here excel at pattern recognition, abstract reasoning, and mastering complex systems. They can hold multiple ideas at once and move easily between levels of thought. They are often drawn to fields that reward abstract and strategic thinking, such as theoretical science, software engineering, mathematics, or philosophy. Solitary work and deep focus are frequently preferred. Emotionally, they may feel isolated or misunderstood, especially during youth when their cognitive speed outpaces their emotional development. But when guided and supported, individuals at this level often become innovators and problem solvers who push boundaries. High intelligence is not simply being smart, it is the ability to think in ways most people never encounter. Genius. Genius intelligence is not simply a higher level of intelligence, it is a different architecture. Geniuses do not just solve problems, they rebuild the logic beneath them. They do not master rules. They question why the rules exist in the first place. Think Einstein. Think Ramanujan. Think minds that do not merely run faster, they run sideways. This level produces breakthroughs. Entire paradigms shift when these individuals introduce new ideas. Science, philosophy, and art are redefined. But genius rarely feels like a gift to the person who carries it. It often feels like isolation at extreme speed. Others cannot keep up. Institutions struggle to adapt. Even praise can feel like misunderstanding. More often than not, geniuses are rejected before they are recognized. Too radical, too strange, too early. Gifted. Gifted intelligence is where exceptional ability becomes clearly visible. It is often associated with IQ scores above 145, but it extends beyond numbers alone. Gifted individuals process information with unusual speed, depth, and originality. From an early age, they may show strong memory, intense focus, and the ability to connect ideas across unrelated subjects. They often learn independently. Some teach themselves musical instruments, build complex objects from simple materials, or produce advanced creative work well before formal training. They do not simply solve problems, they redefine them. Their thinking is frequently unconventional, insightful, and far ahead of their peers. This difference can create challenges. Gifted individuals may feel frustration with slow systems, isolation from age-matched peers, or emotional intensity that is difficult to regulate. Their minds move quickly, and their emotions often match that speed. With proper support and understanding, gifted individuals become innovators, creators, and deep thinkers who expand the boundaries of human knowledge and imagination. Polymaths. Polymaths are geniuses with range. While a typical genius may master a single field, a polymath moves across many. They may be inventors, writers, scientists, and artists within one lifetime. Historical examples include Leonardo da Vinci, who designed machines, painted masterpieces, and studied anatomy, and Benjamin Franklin, who helped shape science, politics, and printing. What defines this level is a mind that does not merely absorb knowledge, it synthesizes it. Polymaths do not see disciplines as separate. They recognize patterns linking mathematics to music, biology to philosophy, and art to science. Their curiosity is constant. Their creativity thrives on variety. Polymath intelligence requires more than raw IQ. It demands time, discipline, and a deep commitment to learning. Visionary. Visionary intelligence does not stop at understanding the world. It imagines what the world could become. This intelligence is part genius, part foresight, and part courage. While a polymath masters many fields, a visionary looks beyond existing systems altogether. They introduce ideas that appear impossible until they change everything. They connect science, society, and spirit into a single direction of thought. Visionaries see what others overlook. Then they take the risk to build it. This level of intelligence carries cost. Visionaries challenge norms, invite rejection, and live with sustained doubt. But they persist. Driven by belief, conviction, and boldness, their ideas shape industries, movements, and entire eras. Visionary intelligence is not just about being smart. It is about using intelligence to bend the future. Transcendent. Transcendent intelligence is the highest level of all. At this point, intelligence stops being about answers. It becomes about awareness. These minds do not simply connect ideas. They question the ideas themselves. They see through ego, through systems, through thought. They sense patterns in human nature, cycles of consciousness, and illusions of identity. Think Jain Mahavir. Think Buddha. Think Carl Jung. Figures who did not just know. They understood why humans crave knowing. I'll be making more such videos. Subscribe to watch.